Hey guys, this is Nick from Baker Supply, and today we're looking at another tool from Blackburn. It's the Wayside multi-tool. So this is another folding multi-tool, came out earlier this year from Blackburn. It's really refreshingly innovative. So let's kind of dig in here and see what this looks like. Got one. Okay, so this multi-tool, when you first look at it, it doesn't look like it's anything special, but when you dig into it, you see that this is very different than a lot of other things. So instead of the Allen keys being folding, these ones actually come out. So it's actually a regular L-shaped Allen key set. Ball end on one side, square end on the other. If you don't know what this ball end is for, so if you get it into a fastener, you can kind of be at an angle and still be able to turn it. To me, I really like these. I know a lot of mechanics don't like it because they end up stripping things, but that's more user error than the tool's fault. So this has a 2, a 2.5, a 3, a 4, and a 5 in these L-shaped. And then I believe, over here on this side, you have a 6 and then an 8. And then these are both hollow. So when I first saw this, I initially thought that they were hollow just for weight savings. And then what I realized is what the idea is, if you need more torque on your loose L-shaped key, you can just put that in there. And now that way, or this way, you can get more leverage. I thought that that was really interesting. I don't know if anyone's ever done that before. As far as I'm aware, this is the first company to do that. So, that's a really cool feature, really thought out. This also gives you a T25 and a T30, a flat head, and then what I really love, because I believe there's only 3 multi-tools, folding multi-tools on the market that have this, it has a knife. And to anyone who doesn't get why it has a knife, once you get this tool, you'll fully understand. Whenever you carry a knife with you all the time, you realize how many times a knife comes in handy in day-to-day life. As far as I know, there's another tool from Park that has a knife, and then there's also a tool from Brooks that has a knife, but I'm pretty sure those are the only ones, which is kind of crazy because it's a good feature. So outside of that, a couple other cool things. It does have a chain tool. I'm a huge fan of multi-tools having chain tools because I've been on a lot of rides, usually with other people. Someone's chain breaks and no one ever has a chain tool. So this chain tool, the main tool is what turns the pin to push your chain pin through, but then the body of the tool actually removes here. And then this is actually a 4-sided spoke wrench. So you have size 0, 2, 1, and this is actually not a spoke wrench. This side is for a Presticore. So I'm assuming that this is aimed more towards mountain bikers because, well, one, it's Blackburn, but this lets you screw out the valve core out of a Presto valve. So mostly you could put stands in it or some other tube sealant. So the other thing this has that I think is really, really interesting, and I think a lot of people wouldn't know what it's for, unless you're a bike mechanic at a shop, is this. So if you have ever worked in a shop, you know what this is, but if you haven't, you probably don't. What this is used for is when you're putting a chain back together, especially on a lot of these newer bikes that have clutch derailleurs, it takes a lot of force to pull the chain together. When you're putting your master link in, or breaking or riveting a chain, you take both loose ends of the chain, tie them a couple links back, that way you have the loose chain to hold underneath. And this is not an expensive tool. I feel like every multi-tool could add this for a penny, but as far as I know, this is the only multi-tool that has this, and that is like a very clear sign that the guys at Blackburn that designed this really thought out what they wanted in a tool, and I think they did a really good job of executing it. So if you have any questions about this or any other of the products that we review, feel free to leave a comment below. As always, subscribe for more videos like this, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are at Baker Supply. And visit our stores in Los Angeles, in Echo Park on Sunset Boulevard, and in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in East Liberty between Whole Foods and Ace Hotel. And we'll see you soon.